Good evening, I'm Rob Wilson and welcome to the Euro-Dollar market preview for Wednesday the 16th of May 2012. And going into tomorrow's market, I'm a seller up at 127.65. I'm a buyer at 126.85, but only again if we get there quickly, and it will just be a short reaction trade if I take it. If you want to know the method to my madness, stick around and we'll get into it. Okay, as usual, let's start off with today's price action, and here we come into the day. 128.14 seems to hold the bears at bay initially, and we talked about a retest of the bottom of the old trend channel, and that's in fact exactly what turns price. Once we get into America, boom, we make a lower high, and we really, the bears really got their game on. They send price back down through 128. We had a little bit of a reaction against 127.65, 70 touch for a few pips, but we end the day right down at the base. Right down at the bottom there, about 127. I think we've been as low as 127.20. And it's been a pretty bearish day, all things considered. Looking ahead, I do see, that since we've seen this a bit of an explosion to the downside today, there is a fair bit of support, around here at, first stop off is 127.15, and then we've got another little patch of resistance at 126.89, 85 touch, just under the 127. A little bit more at 126, and then the annual low, believe it or not, is 126.25. So, we just have to see how we come into tomorrow, but I'm starting to see potential for a little bit of a pullback, given the energy that we've expended today to the downside. I think people will be looking for that. And that's why I'm interested in a reaction trade at about, 126.85 if we see some strength creeping into the market at that point. It's not going to go very far, I wouldn't imagine. There's no reason to anticipate that the market is going to come, back up to tomorrow, for example, to test today's high. But you never know. Just keep these support and resistance lines in the system, and just observe price around them. Really, is all you can do. But let's say after the slow week last week, a gradual crawl down, we're getting a pace on now, particularly in the afternoon. So, on the one hand, it's looking more and more bearish, but on the other hand, I do think it may be setting us up for something of a reaction, if not a reversal. Okay. Looking at the fundamentals, another busy day tomorrow, with numbers at 4, 4:30, 5, 5:30, 8:30. 9:15, 10 and 10:30 tomorrow morning, so pretty much the same today. There's an awful lot of event risk out there. There's nothing that really sticks out, stands out to me, but don't assume that just because it isn't Euro specific that it hasn't got the ability to affect this market, or to affect the sentiment in the market generally. Just be very careful around those times. Okay, so where does that leave us? Well, really, there is really very little difference, in the way that we're going to approach tomorrow's market as we did today's. The bear trend is still in play. It's got its game on today. But, that means little, really, for us going into tomorrow. Resistance, 127.70, 128.15, 128.50, and support below price at the round number 127, around 126.85, 90 touch, and then down at 126.50 with that annual low at 126.25. News. 4, 4:30, 5, 5:30, 8:30, 9, 9:15, 10 and 10:30. There's a lot going down, I guess, just be careful of that. In terms of the plan then, well, we've still got our bearish bias, short trades against well-defined resistance, unless, as I said, again and again, we overextend to the downside. And for me, that number going into the market is about 126.85. We may see a little reaction there. Hope that makes sense to you. Get some kip. Trade safe tomorrow around those numbers. We got a trend on. We haven't had one for a while. Just keep your head and trade safe. That's all I got. Wilson out.